Good morning, boys. This morning for reading, you were reading about Amelia Earhart. She was one of the people that we talked about in our story, Rosie Revere. Amelia Earhart was a famous woman for many reasons. So you're going to open this up. Let's just read together the beginning here. It says, Amelia Earhart. There are certain careers that have been harder for women to break through in history. One of these careers is aviation. So it's been very hard for women to be pilots, to fly planes. Bess Coleman, an African-American woman who strived to be a pilot, had to go all the way to France. So she didn't get a chance to become a pilot. So Bess Coleman couldn't be a pilot here in the United States. She wasn't given the opportunity for two reasons, probably because she was a woman and also probably because she was an African-American woman and people weren't treated fairly. Amelia Earhart also longed to fly in 1921. So this was 100 years ago. Amelia Earhart had her first flying lesson. Eventually, Amelia became the first female pilot to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. Let's take a look at how this Amelia became a hero at 30 years old. So, what is something that you know about her? Well, she was the first female, and you're going to write this on your first female pilot to cross the Atlantic Ocean. Okay? That was, very, very impressive. So that was one of the accomplishments. That's something that she did. Now let's go on to read about her childhood. Okay? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right here and I'm going to write some facts about this. Amelia Earhart was born on July 24th, 1897 in Kansas. She had a sister named Muriel, and together Amelia and Muriel had a lot of adventures. They collected insects, so she liked to go on adventures. She liked to collect insects and frogs and explore the neighborhood, climb trees together. What does that tell you? She had an active childhood, I'd say. Active childhood. What did she like to do? Adventures, insects, frogs, trees. Okay. Amelia and her sister were homeschooled. Oh, that's interesting. You boys are homeschooled, aren't you? All right. And she did not go to public school until 7th grade. Amelia and her sister had a chaotic childhood. That means that it was really just different, but she always had a desire to have a career of some sort. So that means her life was not calm and easygoing. Lots of changes in her life. Okay. Don't have to do very much, just a little bit. Young adult. After Amelia graduated from high school, she became a nurse's aide. So she went from being a nurse's aide to being a pilot, where she helped wounded soldiers from World War I. She went back to school to study medicine, but soon after became interested in becoming a pilot. After attending an air show, it was there that she took a plane ride that transformed her life. Amelia worked all kinds of jobs to save up for flying lessons. And she took her first flying lessons 100 years ago, January 3rd, 1921. So she was homeschooled. That should go down here. And then she became, okay. It sounds kind of like she had a hard life up here. I might put that too. Okay, so you're going to put a couple things. You're going to go on to tell me about her career. What did she do? Her early career. Tell me about her being a pilot. There should probably be about 3 or 4 things right in this one here. And then another accomplishment besides being the first female, determined, and then her legacy. What was her legacy? Okay. Then put that in there. Do you have to write in complete sentences, boys? No, you do not, because we'll be doing that later this afternoon in our writing. So just get your notes down here for reading. You're reading this, taking some bullet point notes, okay? All right, and I'll tell you about the rest of your activity for during Writer's Workshop.